Hi everyone, happy Friday. Well, I said that basically if I do 10 or more pages in a month, we're going to do a completed pages video, and I think I was at 11 this month, so I figured we would do this. This is, as you can see, going to be relatively quick. As usual, the month did not go as I had hoped, but that is all right. Hopefully we'll just feel like I keep repeating it. Next month will be better, right? It's got to get better. Uh, so yeah, like I said, this won't take very long. I am actually pushing out two videos this weekend, relatively close to each other. So tonight you guys are going to see, all of you, excuse me, you all, I shouldn't say you guys, you all are going to see my completed pages. Then either midnight into Saturday morning or early Saturday morning, I am going to post a big flip through of the books that I've gotten since, I think, for April. And there's some that's come this week, but we'll just count them for April. 4, 5, 6, I think there's 7 books there. So it'll be a relatively long video, and but definitely come back and check that out. I know I go weeks without posting, and then I post like back-to-back videos. I think Monday I will post the complete flip through of this, which is a completed book for me. And then Wednesday, hopefully, I can finally do my Arteza review, and next weekend will be a coloring book collection, and we will finally be getting back on track. Fingers crossed. Haven't even kept up with my planner this month. It's just been that wild. All right. Without further ado, though, let's go through this. I am going to show you guys the one non-color by number page I did this month. So I think I did 11. We'll count as we go along. And this was out of Fairies Gone Wild. We'll put it over here for the shine. I did a video earlier this month where I demoed the Arteza colored pencils. In preparation for my Arteza review, I used them on 2 different pages. Oh, I do have a whip to show you at the end too. So this was one of the 2 pages, and this is a new to me book. This is was previously non-colored book for me. And so here we have my little blue fairy, and this is a alcohol marker background, and then shaded with the Arteza pencils. I really love the vibrancy of the pencils, the bright colors. Somebody mentioned they have really good color output, and they do. I was very pleased with that. Of course, pencil on any Arteza paper to me, on regular Arteza paper, what did I, any colored pencil on Amazon regular paper looks grainy to me anyway. And, but because these are softer pencils, I think it's grainier than maybe like, say, the Arctics or whatever. And so like the skin tone's a little grainier than I would like and stuff, but you know, I'm trying to be happy with the overall result instead of nitpicking the little things I don't like. And I really do like how she turned out, and I love the different color of the apples in the sky. And I've told y'all I don't like using standard skin tones. I am all about using all kinds of colors for skin tones, and so really happy with my little blue fairy. And so there is, you guys got to see part of this in the demo video. You can go look for that in my videos. You won't have to go back far because I haven't posted in a couple weeks if you want to see part of this colored with the Arteza pencils, and then I just finished it out on my own. So, very happy with that. I've really been embracing a lot of Deborah Muller books in the past 6 to 8 months. I love her work regardless, but like, I've really enjoyed it and been getting into it, particularly with a lot more pencil shading than I've done in the past. I'm just really enjoying that particular groove. I think because her pictures aren't overly complicated, so they have just enough detail and definition to need a little bit of time with pencils, but it's not a huge investment. So I can get these done not super fast, but you know, within a reasonable amount of time, and I'm not spending days with pencil shading. So I think that's one of the reasons her pages feel nicely balanced for the way I like to color with pencils. Chibi Girls and Adorable Pets, color by number by Sacha and Sach Diva. I did complete a few out of here. As usual, I was going to do more. Actually, I think the cat picture was going to be my next one, but that didn't happen. So, okay. So we have her with her little koala friend. Then we have her with her bunny. So that's 3. I forgot to take that part out. Yeah, that's the next one I want to do. I want to start working my way through this book. I have a couple Sachin books that are really close to being done. And then I did this one with her and the owl, and I just thought this one turned out super cute. It's weird the markers streaked a little. These are the Hotu markers, and like I've been using them exclusively in this book and for the other book I'm going to show you. And this was the first time I've had one of them bleed a little bit. Like this dark blue streaked a little, which is a little odd, but I mean you wouldn't notice unless I pointed it out. But not a huge deal, but I just thought it was kind of weird. So that's 4. And then we have this book, which is now officially completed. Might be 14th, 15th. I'll have to go look at my stats. Monday, I'll post the full flip through of this. It'll be another real quick video. It is my first, no, it is not. This is my second completed book by Prachi Dewan Sachdiva. My second completed book by an artist. I think the first one was Halloween ceramic tiles. So now we have Easter ceramic tiles, color by number. And I like to, when I can, color like if the title page has, even though they're not numbered, has where you can color something. I also did the nameplate page, and I wrote that it was completed today. Yeah, we're technically in May, but I'm counting these with April. So I did that one as well. I do like to try to do those to just like ultimately feel like I complete a book. But if there's like sample pages or anything like that, I usually don't. Alright, so let's flip to the back because we're just covering the pages from April. It's similar to the nameplate page. Wow. And those Hotu markers I mentioned, I've used those almost exclusively for all these remaining pages. And they've been holding up really well. I think, which color is it? There's one color. It's the regular green. Is just starting to get to the point where it's not as juicy. Like it might be getting close to drying out after a couple more pages. But given how many pages I've done with those markers, I think they've done really well. It's Hotu. Now, y'all have seen my marker series. You know I usually recommend I'm really struggling. Ohuhu markers or Cali art markers. But if you're looking for maybe a not really off-brand, but a different brand that, you know, is running, let's say they're running a discount or a special, because Ohuhu doesn't do big markdowns usually. Like if you can find the Ohuhu, I'm gonna go and scream into the garbage can or something. Like I cannot talk today. If the Hotu markers are marked down and you like using markers in color by number, I think they are a really good marker. I've used them as base markers too. I like them. I don't know if they have anything past the 100 set, but I feel like they're really good workhorse markers. As you can see. Now, I've done that one before. This was the last one in the book. So like here we have color charts. I don't count those. If a book has sample pages in the back, I don't count that either. Those are just little stars. I'm not counting that. But anyway, so yay, completed book. Monday I will, now hang on. What did I say? 4, 5, 6. Come on, where'd you go? Where'd you go? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 completed pages, and there we go. What might be one of my shortest videos on this channel. As we know how much I love to talk. But there you go. I have a whip to show you. That's right. Hopefully you're still here. So this was also colored in the Arteza demo video earlier this month, and I have not made any progress on it since. This is a long-standing whip out of Erie Enchantment. I cannot talk today. By Color It. And we've been working on this picture, which I'm really loving. So last year I had based this in watercolors and some shiny pearlescent watercolors, and then it just sat. And I wanted to try something different with Arteza since I was using the textured paper for the Amazon book. I wanted to use really smooth paper as kind of a second test. And so Color It has kind of marker smooth type paper in their books, so I thought I would try that here. You do see again some of that graininess, but I really don't mind it. So we pretty much got up here and we got his hat and we got part of him, and that was about where I had stopped. But I love the colors. It always amazes me when I put watercolor down and then I add pencil to it, like how it just brings that watercolor to life, you know? Particularly these feathers. They're just gorgeous. I love them. So hopefully I can work on this month and have it finished out. But that is the whip that I did work on during the month. And like I said, if you want to see me mostly color, I think, like the hat and the feather and the cat and Puss in Boots himself, then that video, just go back. Like I said, you won't have to scroll far, you'll find it if you want to see how that laid down over the watercolor. But just spoiler alert, Artezas are some of my favorite pencils to use, particularly on smoother, better quality paper. I have a ton of examples that I'm going to show you guys Wednesday. That's one thing. I've colored so much using them that I have a lot of examples to show, and you'll see what I mean when I show those. But alright, so there's my whip. I don't know if I will do a planner video this month because I did not keep up with my planners at all. I think I went the first week of April or whenever I updated the video, and then I just never went back and planned out. So I might, when I have a moment, go back in April and do some photos, memory keeping. I'll update like my hobby planner. But I'm not going to show you guys prepping for May because I'm just really struggling with that right now. And I think I need to focus on some other things, and hopefully maybe in June I can come back fully refreshed. So I am not prepared for that, and I just don't think I'm going to be prepared anytime soon. I will probably update it all sometime during May, but it's just not something that's on my radar right now. So yeah, big flip through, lots of new releases in my video that's posting tomorrow, technically. Depending on where you live, it's US tomorrow, early morning. And then Monday, complete flip through of my completed book. Wednesday will be the Arteza thing. Next Friday, we're going to start back my coloring book collection, and we will see where life takes us at that point. So I'm back on, not back on track per se, but I feel like May is going to be really busy, and I just need to make sure I get enough rest that I'm ready to just get through it. April was a tough month because I was dealing with a lot of joint pain. My fibro has flared up worse this season switch than it has in a long time, probably last fall. So the last couple seasonal flare-ups have been the worst I've had in years, probably 7 or 8. And I have got to figure out some way to improve this, because I just hurt a lot in April. I was very fatigued, very tired. I ended up taking a number of days from work and having to go to the doctor and do things like that, and just I didn't color. I didn't do really much of anything. I was just I was burnt out, to be quite honest. The first 3 months of the year, as you guys, as people have been around for a while, watched, and if you've been on my channel for a while, you know how I do things, where I will post pretty regularly for about 3 months, and then I dip about 4 or 5 months in, and I need kind of a reset because I get burnt out. And that happened this time again. So it's kind of a cycle for me. If you've been around, it's probably not familiar. It's probably not unfamiliar at all. So hopefully May I can get back on track and this doesn't turn into a multiple month issue. But I have some comments I need to catch up on. I need to make sure I go do that too. So anyway, still one of the shortest videos probably on this site, sadly. But thanks for watching, and hopefully next month I will have a little more variety of things to show you. Thanks, and bye for now.